You know, we announce these furloughs every day. It's a devastating number. How do you think about these jobs? Are they lost or will they come back?
Well, I hope they come back. I think some are going to be lost. Listen, the retail environment is tough out there right now. I think the important thing to think about is that the biggest threat to brick and mortar retail is really the current version of themselves. Many of them have to evolve. Many of them have to change because the consumer is going to change. This crisis, I believe, is going to change consumer culture, their expectations, what they want from retailers in a really significant way. And so there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers. I think the winners are going to be very connected. They're going to be curated. They're going to feel more local. They're going to feel more personalized. And they're going to have a better value proposition. And there's many out there that were doing that before this crisis began, and they'll continue to do it. And I think be rewarded with great success. And hopefully they will drive a lot of hiring. And there'll be more retail jobs coming back into the current economy.
Rick, this change perhaps in consumer culture, will it not include maybe a less willingness just to go out into stores, into malls altogether? I mean, it's hard to project exactly how the aftermath is going to shape up here from all this, but are you worried about that possibility?
You know, I'm not personally worried about it for my portfolio because my portfolio is all outdoor. And I think people after isolation have a great appreciation for outdoors and fresh air and seeing trees and a blue sky. So I think we're in a very good position. I do think that people are going to want to have more physical space. I think they're going to operate differently. Listen, 9/11 fundamentally changed our habits as human beings. But the one thing that is always crystal clear is we're human souls that want to have a sense of connection and community, and our properties provide that. The challenge for retailers inside their four walls is going to be to meet the customer where the customer wants them to be. And so the very innovative, very smart retailers, I think, are going to do very well. Now, when you get to crowded restaurants and things like that, I think they're going to have to change how they operate. Movie theaters may have to change how they operate for a while. There's certainly going to be a shift. But what we have seen is that isolation gets very tiring very quickly. So I think people are going to want to come out and they're going to want to celebrate life and they want to connect with their community.
Rick, are your retail and restaurant tenants paying rent right now?
You know, some are and some aren't. And the ones that I worry about the most and I care about a lot are the smaller ones, the entrepreneurs, the people that have started a small business, a small restaurant. And we're leaning in with all of those to support them. I'm a big believer that the economy is built off the back of the individual entrepreneur, and we're going to support them to get them reopened so they can rehire and move forward. The tenants that are more creditworthy and credit tenants, which is a big chunk of our portfolio, they have been paying. My expectation is that I think they should, given these times, so that we can put more resources, obviously, into the smaller businesses, which clearly will need our help.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Are you forgiving them for? Are you giving them actual concessions and not making them pay rent right now?
We're meeting with each of them individually. It depends on certain circumstances, but we're going to give them concessions on rent. We certainly may give them concessions and investment in terms of TIs and maybe upgrading their stores, whatever they need to do. But, you know, our properties are very popular for a number of reasons, but one of them is the small retailers, the entrepreneurs, the restaurateurs, they're the soul of the properties and they're the fabric of the properties. And we need those to survive. And so what we don't want to do is have successful properties that are just full of national retailers. National retailers could be great, but they don't have the same connection to the community and the same soul that a local entrepreneur has. And those are the ones we're very focused on supporting and working with.
All right.